Hello. Hello. And welcome back to Monday nights. This is the BBW Queens and Kings night. And I'm very excited to be here. I'm very happy to be alive. Okay. How's everyone else doing? I don't see anyone in the chat. So that must mean tonight is just one of those nights. Maybe people are busy, maybe people are just not interested in this anymore. Who knows? But those of you who are here, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. There's Jennifer. Hello. How you doing? Thank you for dropping down in the chat, Jennifer. I really appreciate it. How you doing? I hope everybody's doing good. I wanted to talk about some issues related to body positivity. Okay. I feel like I look like a crazy person. I haven't got my notification yet. More people will probably come in once it goes through. Oh, okay. That could be it too. Or there might be other more interesting things going on, which is also okay. So let me do this. And then we will just kind of get into it. So I usually like to, say hey to everybody first before I kind of start talking. But hey, Jennifer, I think I already said hey. So I'm just going to get into it. So have you guys seen I just ate popcorn. So so annoying. This popcorn is stuck in my teeth. Hey, Chemical, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Okay, my question was, did you guys see is it Lizzo or Lizo? Where are my manners? I am so sorry. My mom and my sister just called me on Google Duo, so I just didn't want them to think I was ignoring them. So I answered the call. But okay, how do you say it? Is it Lizo? Hi, LB. I'm so sorry. My mom called. I waited up because I'm working the 5 a.m. shift this week. Oh my God. Okay, not Liz, Lizo. Okay, so I thought it was Lizo. Okay. So my original, wow, I'm parched. My original question was, did you all see how Lizo, she shot her shot at Drake? I guess she was in concert, right? I may be getting the story all wrong. So I dropped the link in case anyone knows the real details and they want to come up and share. But apparently at her, I don't know what concert or what tour she's on right now, but apparently she shot her shot at Drake and said, Drake, hit this hotline bling. She's trying to get at him. She's trying to get at him. What? Okay, so I'm asking about this because this is in fact something that I actually did as well. Like, shoot your shot, you know? Well, why not? But what do you guys think about that? I think it's cool. I think, why not? You know, if you know, hey, Miss Joyelle. Yes, welcome all of Andrea's angels. That just sounds so cute. Yeah, I know, my mom and my sister. Why ew? Hey, Eagle Soaring High, how are you doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good. Now that I'm home, I was gonna make some turkey burgers, but instead, I just had a bag of popcorn, and I'm starting to get hungry again. So I probably will. I don't know what I'm gonna do, honestly, but I'm doing good. And how are you doing tonight? I hope that you're doing good. I got complicated issues with her. I can understand that. I can understand that. In fact, I watched an Instagram video with her today or yesterday. She was, she was twerking, and her little butt part totally was showing, and that's what it looked like. That this part was showing, right? The crack of her ass. And I said, I think you should shoot your shot. LB, you know what I'm talking about. LB, I already did. Very, very publicly. And so, in fact, Liza did the same thing. And I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with it. I really, really don't. I appreciate women who are confident and can assert themselves in a way that maybe is not traditional, but, you know, hey, Mimi Twin. Hi. Hello to all. But anyway, Liza shot her shot at Drake. She said, ring me on this hotline bling and let's get it cracking. And I don't know. Did Drake respond yet? I'm very curious to know what Drake's response is, if any. I'm glad you're doing great, Eagles. Excellent to hear that. Kimiko. It's the twerking for me. Okay, did you see that, Kimiko? Did you see? I mean, nothing wrong with twerking. But don't let somebody, please, unless you want to, don't let somebody take their camera and be all up in your butt crack. You know what I'm saying? And filming you twerk when you don't got no damn underwear on. That's just... Hello. Hi, World of Gratitude. How you doing? Welcome. I love how Eagles always is, and I know you're very intentional about this, Eagles. You always ask how everyone is doing. And I know that you are not just asking to ask, you really want to know. And are you checking in to make sure everyone is doing good. So I appreciate you doing that, Eagles. I really do. So with Drake, girl. Oh, would I shoot my shot with? Oh, well, girl, LB. No, you did not say I should shoot my shot with Drake. Child, that is. But on second thought, no. And no, I ain't shy at all. Introverted, yes, but I'm definitely not shy. Hi, Forever Luzon. I love you. And I love your sweet voice. I really do. I'm so goofy. Oh, Lord, take the wheel. And I'm 1000% sober. I have not had any wine yet. Crying. Oh, confident equals crying after on the gram when her logic is questioned. Is that what really happened? See, okay. I figured there's parts of the story that I probably may get wrong or may miss, but I didn't know she cried afterwards. Crying on the gram when her logic is questioned. When that happened? Before Drake or after Drake? Is my small space here? Hi, my small space. I didn't even see you. I was just, where are you? I didn't even see you. Thank you so much for being here. Oh. All right, I feel like I look like I just woke up in a dungeon. I haven't felt like putting makeup on. I only did it yesterday because I was supposed to be going to church. But this is what happened. Yes, Jennifer Love Spew it. Ride for issue do. All 10 toes down. Yeah. Absolutely. Please do that. Okay. Look at Andrea. I love your eyebrows. Oh, thank you, Miss Joyelle. Thank you. That's really sweet of you to say. It wasn't after this twerking incident. Oh, it happened before. There's literally like a popcorn kernel. She's always saying she loves her body and doesn't care what people think, but then cries when she is criticized. Oh. I think sometimes to me, it seems like she has to try to prove that point too much, that you love your body. Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck and my back. Sometimes maybe she's trying to prove that too much. Okay. Maybe she's not as body confident as she, perpetrates. And that's being human, honestly. I'll be good once I sip my Evan Williams eggnog. Ooh. Now, when you say Evan Williams eggnog, does that mean that there's liquor in it? Of the brown variety? Asking for my friend. But yeah, I do like eggnog actually. Now, back to this comment. She always is saying that she loves her body and doesn't care what people think, but then cries when she's criticized. Do you think she Okay. See, I knew it was something special. Once you said that Evan Williams, I knew that was something special. So enjoy that. Enjoy that. I'm actually jealous. But I think she wants to be thin, but afraid to lose fans. Really? Here's the thing. If you're under the guise of exercising and working out, getting healthy because you love your body, as opposed to doing it because you hate your body, I'm wondering, why would she lose fans? Because if she's doing it because she actually loves her body and she's trying to get healthier, I think her fans should be on board with that and not, go the opposite way and criticize her for wanting to get healthy. Now look at me. This is a card I got for my birthday and graduation. And it has cupcakes on it. And now I want a freaking cupcake. I'm just hungry, you guys. That's all it is. I hope I don't get hangry on this live. But yeah, we should definitely be working out and eating healthy because we love ourselves and we love our bodies. Not because we hate it, or not because we have to work out because we think we're flawed. That's where it's my job, to kind of reverse that thinking. Okay. Do you think she would have to defend it as much if she weren't making some of the decisions she makes? Probably, Jennifer. I think she probably makes decisions, gets criticized. Maybe she makes decisions in that boldness, you know what I'm saying? That, yes, I'm just going to do it because I can. And then when she gets criticized, like you said, maybe she regrets it. But the thing is, maybe she doesn't regret it if she keeps doing the same things over. Now, I don't really listen to her music, but I think she's a beautiful woman, to be honest. I think she is beautiful. I think she tries too hard. And that may be it. And I don't know how old she is, but some of her choices may be because maybe she's not as mature right now in her life. But I'm sure eventually she'll get there, and that maturity level and that full acceptance. Here goes this little tuna in the kitchen again. It's because I dropped some chips on the floor, so now she's going in to, clean it up. Y'all remember she was trying to lose real weight and she got backlash. Oh, really? Was she trying to be sponsored by like Weight Watchers or something? I don't remember that. Luther Vandross didn't lose fans when he lost weight. Exactly. And I don't think Patti LaBelle did. I don't think Adele did. Now, I did want to talk about Adele too. Unbelievable. So her fans gave her backlash when she was trying to lose weight. I see you. Yeah, she's a little sneaky scavenger. She thinks I'm not paying attention to her because I'm talking to this camera. But if I could pick up my laptop and show you how sneaky she is, look. And she's eating and then she's looking back at me to make sure I'm still talking. She know I don't like her in my damn kitchen. But that's crazy. They said all kinds of stuff about Luther Vandross when he lost weight. Lots of nasty, that's horrible. What did they say? Like they thought he was like on drugs or something? He goes, let's not compare Luther, fat Luther, skinny Luther. She's not him. Okay, so let's compare someone who is kind of on Lizo's level. Hey, Michelle, welcome. Okay, Jennifer Hudson too. Now, I remember Jennifer Hudson receiving a lot of backlash because one thing with Jennifer Hudson, it seemed to me, now look at me, a BBW talking about another BBW former. It seemed to me Jennifer Hudson, she had like a rapid weight loss. It was very, very rapid. And I think, and she got really, 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 really skinny to the point where she, to me, just now I'm used to seeing her like that. But I think that's a lot of where the backlash comes because people get used to seeing you some kind of way. Some of us have a Roomba, but you have tuna. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? And she done went in there and smacked up all them tortilla chips that I dropped on the floor. Thank you, tuna. Thank you. I appreciate you, tuna. But stay your black ass out that kitchen, you hear? Okay. Adele. Now, I wrote a note about Adele, and I don't cotton freaking remember what that note was. Oh, I do remember with Adele. So, you know how she's lost a lot of weight? I've heard people saying about Adele comments like, and this is what ticks me off. Comments like, oh, is this the one? You're so pretty now. Oh, you look good now that you've lost the weight. Or, oh my gosh, you look so good. And just basically, okay, I'm stretching it now, but basically comments that imply that because she lost weight, that's why she looks good. To me, she was beautiful before. And I will say this again, and I'm preaching to myself in the same kind of way. We should not exercise, get healthy, lose weight, get in shape because we hate our bodies and we hate our look. On the contrary, we should do these things because we love our bodies, because our bodies are our temple, because we love the way we look in our own skin. One titty big, one titty small. One eye cockeyed, one eye regular. Fupa, fupa, fupa. Or no fupa, fupa, fupa. Okay? Big calves, little calves, big booty thighs, or little booty thighs. We should love our body and we should definitely take care of it because we love our body. That should be the motivation. And I get it. Some people are motivated by the things that they don't like, and that may be how they have been conditioned. But what I'm challenging us to do is look at it differently. When someone you know is losing weight for themselves because they want to, be mindful that you're not saying, oh my God, you look so good now. As in to say, oh damn, you was a hot, obese mess before. Because that's kind of rude. Is body positivity glorifying obesity? That was one of the questions that I thought about when I was trying to think about this live here. Look at little fat Ariel. Oh, she's so cute. Because no, I don't think so. Look at these healthy women and men and everyone in between. What we have to start, and continue to do is change our mindset and really think in the most realistic sense instead of, catering to what we've been conditioned to believe, that skinny is better, thin is in. I'm sorry. I love having wide hips. Now, of course, growing up, was something that, I was always like, oh my God, I wish I was thin, or I wish I was this, or I wish I was that. Like Too Short. Is it Too Short song? No, it's not Too Short, but I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a who looked good. I would call her. I wish I had a rabbit in a hat with and a 6-foot parlor. Okay. We all wish certain things, but be kind to yourself in this process. I gained a lot of weight years ago and lost it all. And more juicing. Oh, okay. Healthy diet and minerals. Shocking because I'm a writer that sits on my butt all day working. Okay. But see, you did things that were intentional. Let me ask you a question, Stephanie. Did you start losing weight, getting into juicing, having a healthier diet because you love yourself? Or did you start doing it because there were things that you did not like? And you said, look, I'm the author of change and I'm going to change these things. Miss Joyelle, says Stephanie Lucas, I do a lot of dancing in my room in the middle of the night for exercise. It's free and effective, but I don't twerk. I'll probably break my back even trying. I've tried to learn how to twerk. I don't know how to twerk either. I mean, I know how to move my hips and stuff and dance some kind of way when I'm, when I'm into the music and stuff. But the first person I even saw twerking was Miley Cyrus when she had on those god awful silver metallic shorts, and all her little clapping cheeks was clapping. That was when I learned of what twerking was. They claimed she used weight loss drugs while at Weight Watchers. So this is Jennifer Hudson that we must be talking about. She lost a lot of weight so fast. And yeah, that makes sense that she did something in combination with Weight Watchers, because you don't lose weight that fast, to me, I don't think, right? With just Weight Watchers alone. So she was probably using like phentermine or one of those type of amphetamine, appetite suppressants or something like that. I've used them in the past. No shame. Not a fan of Lizzo. Has little to go with her style of music, maybe to do with her style of music. In my opinion, she's very immature. See, World of Gratitude, this is something that I had mentioned before. It seems to me like when people don't have a fully developed prefrontal cortex, for whatever reason, they have issues with impulse control. So what it sounds like to me is Lizzo has those issues, and a lot of it is maturity, and a lot of it is definitely lack of impulse control, because what she does, according to Jennifer, is she'll post certain things, make certain comments, maybe wear certain outfits that is I don't want to say perpetrating, but is more or less implying that she's body confident and like, I'm gonna let my little flaps and jacks hang out. But then when she is talked to about it, or she gets a criticism about it, she shrinks back on her choice, maybe out of shame. Or maybe like Jennifer said, maybe she's just not as confident as she would like other people to think, which is honestly very, very plausible. Yeah, Jay Hud's weight loss is a little bit of a big shock, but I love her though. Yeah. Now, do you think Jay Hudson got backlash from her fans because she wanted to lose weight fast? Or do you think she got backlash because her fans were used to seeing her nice and full size, and she was one of like, I don't want to say like the first Black full-size woman who had like a debut acting role, but kind of, yes, she was. And a lot of it was because she's very talented. Like her vocals are amazing. But I kind of love Jennifer Hudson when she was plus size and full figured. But here's the thing. If the person is unhealthy and they need to, well, how does this just stop already? If a person is unhealthy and they need to drop inches or drop pounds, was that her situation? Was she having like high blood pressure, or was she pre-diabetic? Was she under any medical thing that she had to like lose weight fast? Yes, there has been a lot of that with Adele. She's always been beautiful. That's right. She's always been beautiful to me too. And it really breaks my heart when I hear comments like, Adele is so beautiful now that she's, like 50 pounds lighter. And I'm like, no, she's always been beautiful. Always. I just got up. What did you say? I just got up and stretched. Okay, good. Do a little dance around the room. You know what I heard too? If you exercise 8 minutes before going to bed every night, that will help you increase your metabolism and also lose weight. So just a little tip. Not that I do it every night, but I'm just saying. Hi, Miranda. She says, sorry I'm late. I was modding for someone else. Oh, no problem. And I was the only mod, and I ended up not having to do anything to anyone, but didn't want to risk leaving. Oh, well, thank you, Miranda. I'm so glad that you made it here. And I hope that you're doing good. But they talked about Jennifer Hudson when she had a weight. Yeah, they did. So you just can't please folks, right? Do what makes you happy. Yes, 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 yes. Please do what makes you happy. I agree with that, Eagles. Yeah, sometimes you can't win, especially when you're in the public eye. You know, Star Jones lost a lot of weight with aid. Okay, see, I almost read that wrong. Yes, now Star Jones, like a lot of other people, choose to get the gastric bypass surgery, or they choose to have medical weight loss procedures, right? Because sometimes diet and exercise hasn't been effective for them. So they go alternative routes. In fact, I almost did. Most celebs do it for other satisfaction. Yeah, I agree with that too, Mimi Twin. Yeah, because they have to fit a mold. They have to perfect their brand, essentially. But at one point I was thinking about doing weight loss surgery. And yet it's still a thought. I think it is also that the way you carry yourself and how you present. I used to be really, really skinny. Oh yeah. Now I'm not. I'm not gonna be walking around in a wife beater in public. Nope. Jennifer said, no, no way. Listen, I walk around in tank tops and my dog wing duck flaps hang out of my armpits. And I just keep it stepping because what am I going to do? Hide? No. My sister wrote her thesis on body image and body design. Really? Well, the gratitude. I would love to read that. That is very, very cool. This is right on the topic. Hey, Pam. How you doing? I'm glad to see you here, Pam. Thank you so much for showing up. Hi, Pamela. Good to see you. How are you? That is why I hate when others body shame in these YouTube streets. Yeah, they do not realize that can mentally destroy someone. Yeah, it can. I mean, it can. I mean, why am I repeating myself so much? It's true. I don't like it either. I don't like body shaming. I don't like fat shaming. I especially, I don't know, when you're kicking or whatever with your girlfriends, okay, and you talk about stuff, that's different. I think, right? Or is it different? I don't know, because I like a good laugh. And plus, I don't know, like I make fun of my own self too. So if I can do that, certainly other people can do that as well. But I don't know where my thought is taking me at this point. But I think the body shaming and the fat shaming is something that I was really inspired by to even start this kind of group, where I acknowledge us as queens and kings. BBW, skinny, short, able-bodied, disabled, male, female, non-binary, whatever the case. This is all lives, all people are welcome. Why did I say all lives? All welcome platform over here. Yeah, she's always been beautiful and even better. And she's always been hella talented. Absolutely. Hey, Deborah. How you doing, Deborah Brandel? Good to see you. Welcome to BBW Queens and Kings. Hey, Carol Gallagher. Good to see you. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. I'm really trying to get all the comments. Oh, good. Hey, Spring McClary. Thank you. Same to you, Stephanie Lucas. All right. So, don't let your mind bully your body. I thought that was really cool. Love thyself. I remember being, oh yeah, the Body Positive Alliance. I'm gonna read some of their mission statements too before I end. But I remember being, I don't know what, I think I was a sophomore in college or something. And I came across this, hey, Spring McClary, or Caroline McClary, sorry. I came across this amazing kind of artsy place called Color Me Mine. Look at all these beautiful folks. Isn't this beautiful? Anyway. And I remember, okay, so in this place called Color Me Mine, you can literally choose any kind of pottery, and you can paint it, decorate it, and then what they do is they put it in their little pottery oven, and they put glaze on it, and so it just, you can design your own plates, cups, whatever pottery dish they decide. It could just even be like a little elephant thing, but anyway, you can paint it, design it, and that's just really a cute way to kind of decompress and things like that. So I remember my first time going to this Color Me Mine place, and I decided to, and this is when I was really struggling with, I was in my 20s. I might have even been 20 years old, maybe 21. But I've come a long way. But back then I was definitely just struggling with some confidence issues. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry that you're in pain too, Miranda. We're always here for you, praying for you. And praying for your healing, pain management can be really tough. But yeah, I remember, yes, the sisters, Spring McClary, or the cousins, Spring McClary and Caroline McClary. And then we have McClurg and Carol Gallagher is looped in there. But I remember picking out this mug. Oh, sorry, I was cracking my neck right when that video came out. And something inspired me to write, "Love yourself." That was the first time that I started making conscious decisions to love myself. And I did not know what this journey would even look like, that it was even a journey or anything like that. I just knew at the time, I was alone and went to this thing just for fun. And I said, you know what? Love yourself. And as I started painting that mug, turquoise, one of my favorite colors, turquoise, purple, and eventually like the inside of the mug just kind of turned into a muddy selection of all those colors. But the point is, the love yourself stayed. And I had that mug all through my college years. I think, I don't even know what happened to it, but I remember still what it looked like and everything. But the point is, I really don't know. But that was the first time that I really decided to say, look, you can love yourself. It's okay. And writing it out loud and saying it out loud at that time really meant something to me. And now look, it's like almost 25 years later. 25 years later. Here I am saying and preaching the same thing. Love yourself. I'm sorry for my loud outburst, guys. I just get caught up. I lost weight after a weight gain. Why? I felt unhealthy from the inside out. I also could not afford to purchase an entirely new wardrobe. Had nothing to do with TV or people around me. Perfect. And this is what I wanted to point out about your comment, World of Gratitude, is you recognized that you we're unhealthy from the inside out. And so when you do start working on your inside, your outside is going to follow. Mm-hmm. That wasn't like extraordinarily deep, but it was just a thought. Girl, don't say all lives are going to accuse you of attending one of them rallies. I know, that's why I was like, why did I say all lives? I meant all are welcome. That I wasn't trying to say all lives. Hey, look. Ooh. If you choose, if you choose to make jokes about yourself, that's fine. Oh, it's one thing if you choose to make jokes about yourself, that's fine. But when others decide to voice their opinions about another human, it's just downright wrong. If they're saying things in a hurtful or body shaming kind of a way, I would tend to. But here's the thing also, I'm such like a free your voice, free your mind kind of advocate. If you have an opinion about someone, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's wrong, right? Ego soaring high. But if you're okay, so I think what you're saying is if you're joking, and correct me if I'm wrong, but if you're like, making mean jokes about someone based on their size or, making fun of them or something like that, maybe, yeah. We can all be nasty sometimes. We can all be, I'm on God forgive me, because I sure know I'm just, sometimes I'm like, I'm going to hell. Not really, but I'm like, oh my God. My thoughts and my words and my actions sometimes surprise my own self. Not even lying. Hey, Saki. Ah! How you doing? Thank you for being here. Oh, I love me some Saki. Now that she's here, I'm going to be able to say something that I want to say so bad, but I'm going to make sure I get all through these comments first. Everyone, please say hi to Saki. I saw the special with Adele on OWN. She talked about her weight loss decision. She said she said she was a former athlete. Oh, okay. Okay, Miranda, I'm about to call you out. Okay? Why you keep calling me Andrea Wilson? That's not my name. Nelson. Okay? I love you, Miranda. But you keep, look, this is like the third or fourth time, and I'm like, okay, maybe it's a typo, but now I'm starting to think you really think my last name is Wilson. And no, this ain't Castaway. We ain't calling for Wilson. No. If a person don't like what they see, they need to turn their heads or shut their eyes. Women are beautiful. Whether plus size, paperweight, thin, they are beautiful. They are beautiful. I agree with that, Eagles. You better preach. Hey, Evan, how you doing? Child. Evan. Girl, I was stranded with one of your family members. Oh, yesterday, trying to get to church. Let me tell the story before I forget. Hold on. I wrote it down. I get so distracted. Like, seriously, I get so distracted. Let me see here. Let me make sure I get through all these. Everyone, wish Evan a happy birthday. Her birthday is coming up. Please put some hearts and boo-boo. No, that looked like I was smoking a doobie. Put some of those. Put some of those. I'm gonna stop touching my mouth. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Those things in the chat, the party things. Hello, my Chi-Town sister. I'm too crazy. Well, if one doesn't love and respect themselves, how can they expect anyone else to? I know. You know, yes. Oh my gosh, Stephanie. Yes. That is the truth. How are you tonight? Stephanie Lucas, Eagles is asking. They are beautiful. I agree. I know. My microphone, Miranda, is giving me ghetto janky vibes. I mean, every single time I go live. But it is what it is. Okay. So thank you, everybody. Don't stalk Andre in the bushes or them things. Drop down from the clouds or climb out of them things and like this video. Yes, every thumbs up does support this channel. Thank you so much to everyone who shares. Look, just one time, share it with somebody and say, look, please subscribe to my friend's channel. Or however you want to say. Just help me get more subscribers if you can, if you feel led to. There we go. Never mind. Okay, the volume must have been out. Yeah, in my 20s and 30s, I wore a lot of fitted clothes. Now I wear a lot of oversized due to not wanting the attention. Oh, okay. Some comments and looks. Oh, sexual was making me uncomfortable. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's deep, Mimi Twin. It reminds me of something too, that I heard, years ago in school and stuff. But, okay. And this is, okay. Let me just, there's a lot of, I guess, research going into obesity studies, and leading to obesity. Sometimes individuals that have these adverse childhood experiences tend to sometimes suffer from obesity and other ailments in their adult life. This is called the ACEs study. What is that dang doctor's name? It's not Dr. Bavilek. I don't remember, but he did a sample of, he did a study and he took a sample of, he used to work at Kaiser, right? So he took a sample of, I think like 500 Kaiser. Maybe next week I'll go into this a little bit deeper because this is really something that I'm interested in. But I think he took a sample of maybe 500 men and women. And look, none of them are Black. They're all white, middle-aged, middle class. So we know the proportions of this, how it doesn't necessarily correlate with our people. Nonetheless, it's still research and it's still science. And it's still valid research. So these individuals that he surveyed, turned out most of them were obese in their adult life, but it turned out that they each scored at least, I think it was, I don't know, but they had a high ACEs score, right? They had a high incidence of having adverse childhood experiences in their younger years and in their childhood years. And this is any kind of trauma. This might be having parents who were, one or two were incarcerated. This might be their parents were alcoholics, product of divorced parents, molestation, child abuse, neglect, entry into the foster. Yes, please hit the like button. Thank you so much. Please tip your content creator. That's me. And your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you, Saki. Thank you. But it turned out that these individuals, most of them had a high ACE score. They had all experienced some kind of adverse childhood experience. And do you know, when I found out, like, oh my God, being a child of divorced parents is an adverse childhood experience. Like, when it really resonated with me, I was like, huh, okay. I just thought it was something that we, cope with. Never had two parents in my home. Didn't think much of it until I started looking into the study and relating it to my obese life. Okay. My big fat obese life. That should be another series. I'm not really obese, but according to the BMI index, I am. That was really deep. I never thought of it from that perspective. Oh, I don't know well, thank you, World of Gratitude. Thank you. I don't remember what I even said, but thank you. We are all imperfect. We make mistakes, including how we speak to others. That's important. The important thing is that we be accountable. Yeah. And so back to the ACEs. Now I want to ask some of you, okay? We're going to do like a little poll. And as I ask this question, I wish I had that. I know I have that survey here somewhere. As I ask this question, I want you all to just put a 1 in the chat if any of these ACEs indicators are something that you can relate to from your past, okay? And just put a 0 in the chat if you can't relate to any of these, okay? I don't need to know your adverse childhood experiences score, but let me see. So these are the indicators that I just want you to think about. So 1, if one or both of your parents were divorced when you're a kid, okay, and it's just a 1, if any of these apply to you. If either of your parents had substance use or substance abuse issues, okay? 3, if either of your parents, siblings, anyone in your family, any family friend, abused you either psychologically, physically, emotionally, or in a neglectful way. Okay, so I'm just going to put neglect or abuse. That's the third ACEs indicator. What is another one? If one or both of your parents were ever incarcerated, that's an adverse childhood experience, okay? So I'll put parental incarceration. And then the last, I wish I remember. I think abandonment was one of them, but I think we cover that in having divorced parents. Okay, so let's just stick with those 4. So I'm going to do a poll, and if any of those apply to you, if you don't mind, if you don't want to participate, trust me, I understand. But this is kind of really, really relevant for our topic. So remember, I'm going to do a poll. I'm copying someone else who does polls. Put a 1 in the chat if any of these apply to you. If your parents were divorced when you were growing up, if you or your parents engaged in substance use and substance abuse as a child or as adolescents, if you experienced either emotional, psychological, physical neglect, or any kind of abuse as a child, whether it's physical, sexual, emotional, or psychological abuse. And the last one is if any of your parents were ever incarcerated in your youth. I'm going to do a 30-second poll. And if any of those apply to you, can you do me a favor and put a 1 in the chat? Go. It's okay, Miranda. I forgive you. Okay, so let me go down a little bit. Oh my God, this happens to me all the time. Mm-hmm. Okay. Freckles! Hi! Oh my God, I miss you, Freckles! Oh! Freckles, you would know so much about this. You know so much about this. Hi, Nick! Oh my God! Okay. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, 3 means none of your damn business. Okay. 0 means none apply. There are other ACEs things, okay, but I'm going to save that for next week. So we probably will get back on this again because it is so relevant to people who end up being obese as in their adult lives. If they had any, is Jack here? I didn't even see you, Jack. Hi. If they have any adverse childhood experience, okay, that although I did not, I know people who shared these experiences. Okay. Okay. See. And some of us, we only had one thing, like my parents being divorced or whatever. One parent being an alcoholic or something like that. One parent being a narcissistic abuser. That is an ACEs experience. Trust me. And it can lead to a lot of psychological difficulties in adulthood. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay. No problem, Miranda. We are definitely keeping you in prayer. Good night. Good night, Kimiko. Thank you so much for stopping in. And happy birthday, Evan. Yes. Happy birthday. Yeah. So thank you for letting me share a little bit about that. And it's something I definitely want to get back to. Okay. I'm just going to try to get through all of these. This is wonderful news, dear heart. Please salute your spirit and protect your peace. Yes, 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 yes. I love when you say, dear heart. Saki. It's so cute. Okay. Let me jump into something that is so freaking funny while Saki is still here, if she's still here. Okay, so I went back. Hey, Nick, thank you for being here so much. Girl, that BMI is a joke. They said I should be weighing 150 pounds. I'll be walking around here looking like a Skeletor from He-Man cartoon. Okay, I know you're lying. So, yeah. Look, that according to that BMI, I am like, I just got an itch in my back. According to the BMI, I am morbidly obese. I know you're lying. I am not no morbid, first of all. Morbid and my name don't even mix. Okay. Thank you for participating, Carol. I appreciate all your responses. Yes. Thank you too, World of Gratitude. I appreciate all your participation. Seriously. Oh, you just got here. Okay. Welcome. What was 1? 1 was look, I didn't want you all to start counting. Oh my God, I had this ACE experience. Oh, I had this ACE experience. Because we may not want to share how many ACE indicators that we have in our life, okay? What I was asking, if any of those applied to you, having divorced parents, struggling with substance abuse, either yourself as a youth or your parents, one or more of them being an alcoholic or dealing with drugs, having experiences in being neglected as a child or being abused as a child, whether it's physical, emotional, psychological. I was just trying to gauge, or, if one of your parents were incarcerated at any time during your youth, That's also an ACEs indicator. So I was just trying to gauge how many of you have had at least one of these experiences in your youth. Okay. So we're going to pick up on that. Definitely. How are you, hun? At Jack the Voice. Look at Miranda. How you doing, hun? You better answer her, Jack. I'm listening, getting ready to go to bed. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for being here, Freckles. It's so good to see you. I miss you. Yes, I said it. I miss you, Freckles. I wish I could give you a hug and give your puppy a hug too. That's my hug to you. Thank God, Miranda. Thank your lucky stars in God. If you had any of them, apply just one. Yeah, we don't need to know what number. Just the number one showing that one or more of these you can relate with having. Thank you, Freckles. Freckles, you and Saki definitely probably World of Gratitude and other people too probably definitely have heard of the ACEs study. As a matter of fact, I'm talking about the original ACEs study because there have been more that have come out since his, and mainly I don't want to say like the backlash, but mainly you know how at the end of a research study there's always like, okay, what areas can be improved, or is there anything that we missed? What are implications for future studies, basically? And so one of the implications for future studies was for him to include people of different ethnic backgrounds and multicultural backgrounds, not just, I'm sorry, I'm not getting bitter, not just white people, applied the study in a more broad, multicultural fashion so that it's applicable for more than just white people. Okay. Yes, his name is Dr. Vincent Felitti. He's the original ACEs doctor from Kaiser. And this original study goes back to, I think, 1995 or something like that. And so, yeah. All right. I'm just kind of going down a little bit, you guys, because I definitely Applejack. Look at this. And my parents should have been divorced long before they were. Ooh. All right. Oh, hey, Ray Renee. How you doing, sweetheart? Thank you for being here. Please hit that like button. Hey, Christine. I had 3, so that's why I put a 3. Okay. I figured that, Saki. I figured that. Okay, so let me tell you a story about how my life got flipped right upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there and tell you how I became a plus size woman trying to rent an enterprise car. So my doctor told me I was still obese at 165. I know you lying. Do you know if I was 160? I love my skin. I love my body. All right. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I totally understand if you got to check out, if you got to go to bed. Trust me, I get it, because I'm on my way there myself. Seriously. Okay. But a couple of things first. We're going to go into a little quick story time. Child, and my lips just be getting so dang dry. Oh, my God. I better have some chapstick in my pocket. I'm going to be so mad at myself. Okay. yesterday, I was on my good, happy way to church. And sorry, I had to take my flip-flops off. I was on my happy way to church, and lo and behold, I'm literally like not even 10 minutes away. Okay. Yes, this is a story all about how my life got flipped right upside down. It's not even that big of a deal, but to me it was at the time. That part. My car broke down on the way to church. This car, okay, when I bought the car, it had like 20,000 miles on it. Right now it only has like 37,000. It's basically not new, but I mean gently used. Okay. So I'm driving to church. I'm gonna try to stay focused, okay, guys? Who did I sound like? So I was trying to make it to church and everything. And my car just I'm like giving it gas, right? And the thing just all of a sudden, like all these lights come on. At first, the oil light come on, and then the battery light comes on. This other little lights come on, and I'm like, and then I'm trying to give the car gas, and I'm already going like maybe 35 miles per hour at that point. And I realized, oh shoot, there ain't no more gas. I'm not my car was still had gasoline in it, but the gas pedal. Sorry, I'm on theatrics. There was no power behind the gas pedal. Okay. So I start thinking real quick. Okay, I'm like, okay, my car's breaking down. My car's off at this point. And I had to make the decision to slow down, look over my mirror, make sure I could pull over safely. So I'm thinking, oh, it's just a battery issue. So I call my friend. His name is Kay. Shout out to you, Evan, because you probably know who that is. His name is Kay. And I'm like, hey, look, I'm on my way to church. I'm on this street and this street. Is there any way you can come and give me a jump? At this point, I think I was supposed to be there for sound check already, like maybe 30 minutes prior to that time. I was running late. I have a problem running late. But anyway, I just snorted. So I called my friend Kay. Said, can you please come give me a jump? He goes, where are you? I'm here and here, such and such, right at the corner, right across from the car wash, blah, 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 blah. He said, okay, I'll be right there. So my friend Kay gets there. Long story short, he parks in the parking lot, asks me what was wrong, asks me like what happened. And I tell him the whole story that I told you. My car just kind of shut down on me and stuff. That entire part. So I'm thinking like, oh, it has to be the battery, right? Because I had no issues before that. And it's a 2015. So my friend Kay gets over there. I'm like, okay, I think it's just the battery. Can you? And I have jumper cables. I'm like, can you give me a jump? So check this out. And I promise the BBW part is going to come. It's going to come. Okay. Trust me. So he pulls his car around, and mind you, there's traffic and everything. So he has to pull his car around. So his engine is like facing my car, so he can give me a jump. And so, do you know, after he parked his car in front of mine, for some reason he turned it off. I don't know why. But oh yeah, he turned it off to lift up his hood and to connect our jumper to connect the jumper cables to his car, from his car to my car. So when he gets, so we connect our jumper cables. When he gets back in his car and goes to turn it on to give me a jump, his car wouldn't start. So I'm like, oh, hell no. And we both have to be at church at the same time. So then we're like, okay. So we call our other friend, Jay. Okay. We say, look, hey, Jay, this is what happened. First, Andrea got stuck. Then Kay got stuck. We need you to come with the big guns because he has this big truck. And we're like, okay, for sure, his monster engine is going to power up our cars. And then we're going to be on our way to go. Like, this is only a short, kind of happenstance. So Jay comes, doesn't sound like the battery. That happened to me, and I was supposed to speak. Oh my God, see? Right. Girl, my hubby is a mechanic. Believe me, new cars break down too. Yeah, they do. I found out yesterday. I sure did. No, ma'am. So, anyway, might be, Jennifer, might be that. Someone said that too. Alternator or whatnot. Catalytic converter, whatever. Something's going on with this car. Okay. So, Jay comes. Well, give the child's name. Jay comes and he pulls up in his big body car. You know, he's like super cool and stuff like that. He's like, so yeah, what happened? I'm here to like save the day. I'm here to like, get y'all. Okay, really? I'm here to get y'all jumped and going so we can get back and praise and worship and we'll do what we're supposed to do on a Sunday morning. Woo! So Jay comes. Do you know Jay's truck didn't work? I mean, his truck worked. We connected our cables to my car. Nothing. Normally, your car, once you connect, when you get that that power from the other car, it's supposed to jump your car right away. No, my car didn't do a damn thing. It said click, click, click. That car did not start. Okay, nothing. So the stereo still comes on. That's how I know I should have known at that time the battery works. Because right, if your battery is dead, your stereo usually doesn't work. Your lights usually don't work. So all that was working. Okay, so we have Jay come. He tries to charge my car. He tries to jump Kay's car. Did not work. Did not work. And we were just up here like, how in the entire hell did we get here? So Kay's son comes. Thank God for Kay's son. Oh, sweet Kay Jr. Oh, I love him so much. So Kay's brother gets there and his kids. Kay Jr. is driving them. Okay. And long story short, we ended up having to call the tow truck. So at first I called the battery tow truck from AAA. My mistake. I should have called the tow truck. So that was an hour wait. Then I had to wait another 2 hours for the real AAA tow truck to get there. So no, we didn't have the cables on wrong, Nick. No. Okay, no. We had them on right and we tried them twice. So Kay Jr., bless his heart, I had to go to the bathroom. By this point, it was already like I got stranded like around 9:15. By this time, it was already like 11:30. The tow truck was supposed to be there around like 12:05, 12:02. So we're just out there, and it was kind of hot yesterday. So anyway, we're waiting for the tow truck driver to get there. So finally, all is said and done. I called the dealership and I said, look, can I have my car towed to the dealership? Because I need y'all to First thing Monday morning. Fix my car, Jesus. So they said, yeah, you know, you can tow it to the dealership. So my friend Kay had his car towed to his house and all that kind of stuff. So this is the BBW. So I had to ride with the, it was a long day. I had to ride with the tow truck driver to the dealership to drop off my car. Bless that tow truck driver's heart. He was working so hard too. Maybe they stole parts from your catalytic converter. That's a big thing here. Oh my God. Yeah. My dad actually, they stole his whole catalytic converter out of his car. Like not even too long ago. So do you know, I opened that tow truck. First of all, the step to get to the first step is like yay high, right? And I have on, you know, my jeans is kind of tight. Okay. So they ain't no yoga pants or stretch pants. So I'm like, oh, how am I going to hoist myself up into this truck? Lord Jesus, please help me. So I'm a big woman. I'm going to stand up so you guys can see how big I am. Hold on. Let me just make sure my stuff is pulled down. Okay. Look, I barely took I took a shower today and I just put on some sweats. Okay. I'm a pretty big girl. Okay. Move off the weight chair. So this is me. Okay. I'm a pretty big girl. Okay. So I'll turn around. Can you guys? Okay. So I'm literally a plus size girl, woman rather. And so I'm looking like, fuck, how am I going to get up into this truck? Whew. Do you know, I prayed before I got in that truck. I said, okay. And I go, oh, you know, I'm like reaching up for like all the grass, the things, like I needed some help. Like I needed something to, you know, help me pull myself up. Finally, after a couple of tries, I made it into the truck. Right in the nick of time, because that tow truck driver, he got that thing hooked up, them cars hooked up. He was moving so fast, and I'm sitting up here like, dang, I need to get in this truck before he gets done. So I'm out of breath because I done hoisted my big ass up into the truck. Next thing I know, I got to put this dang seatbelt on. The seatbelt's too small. So I'm like, shit. And I'm like embarrassed, right? Because I tried to get my seatbelt on before he jumped in the car. He's just like moving so fast, you know? And so, you know, it's like one of those stupid seatbelts that like it gets stuck, you know, when it's almost. So I had to try it a few times, pull it way out to try to get that seatbelt in there. So when finally the seatbelt is in there, I'm just sitting up there like, whoo. I'm trying to play it so cool, but I'm out of breath and I'm so freaking squished. So the joys of being a plus size woman. Oh, and when we got to the dealership and I had to get out. Oh, I felt like I was jumping from climbing a fence. That's how tall that truck was from the ground. Oh, and there's only one step. It's only one. It's not like you can step down and then, okay, step onto the little one and then you're at the ground. No, you have to take one giant leap down and then one giant leap down from the step to the ground. Oh my God. getting out of that truck, I was so happy I made it without like hurting my ankle or my knee buckling. Because you know, when we're 30 plus, our knees start to buckle and be in pain. Oh, the woes, okay? The woes of being plus. What happened, Saki? Oh my God. You know, if he had his foot on the brake at any time while you were trying to put your seatbelt on, he wasn't even in the car, Pam. He wasn't in the car yet when I was trying to put my seatbelt on. I was trying to hurry up and put my seatbelt on so he wouldn't have to see me struggling. But he ended up jumping into the car and ended up, he saw me struggling with the seatbelt. Bless his heart, he didn't laugh. He didn't say anything, but I knew he saw me because I was like, I kept having to try it again. And every time I would like press the seatbelt into the buckle, the freaking seatbelt buckle would sink back into the seat. So that part. Okay, next. So anyway, get the car to the dealership. The Blessed Heart lady at the dealership, she was so nice. She was like, girl, I'm always out of breath when I have to walk. Okay, that's just what it is. Okay, and it was hot and my feet were hot. So I get to the dealership. Luckily, you know, they tell me how to, you know, go ahead and turn in my car key. They would check my car out today in the morning and all that stuff. Thank God for my grandparents. So I emptied out all my stuff out the car. My grandparents came to pick me up, you know, brought me home and all that good stuff. So today I'm trying to figure out my transportation for the week, okay? Because I have to commute to work starting tomorrow and for the rest of the week. So I hear from the dealership like, you know, around 3-something this afternoon. So I pick up the phone and I'm just like, you got good news? And of course they haven't done any diagnostic. They're just calling to let me know that they're already charging me, you know, the standard $159.99 for whatever. Instructed me that I need to go ahead and get a rental car because it would be several days before they knew what was wrong with my car. So I'm like, okay. Any loaner cars? Do you offer a loaner car? Because I'm not trying to pay for a rental car at all. And of course, they tell me we can't pay for your loaner car or give you a loaner car until, there's always that until we do the diagnostic, and that's going to be a few days. And so I'm like, okay, now I'm trying to like troubleshoot. Okay, I need to go get a rental car now. Okay. So my grandpa, bless his entire life, I get on the phone with my grandpa, and my grandpa's like, I'll be right there. You know, I didn't even ask me what happened. He was just like, I'll be right there. He knew I was going to need a rental car or a ride to go get one. So we get to the rental car place. And, you know, God's favor is really something, you all. It really, really is. So when the lady began trying to show me a car, as soon as I saw this little tiny car pull in, I said, Grandpa, look, I bet you they're going to try to give me that damn little car and I can't fit in it. My grandpa was like, Nay, you know, just wait. This thing is going off. So sure enough, the little lady goes, now these are the options we have for you. This little tiny janker or this not as tiny car. And I said, look, That car's a no. I can't fit in that car. It looked like, what kind of car was it? It was a Mitsubishi something, but it was like a little hatchback. It looked like a little Fiat. Okay. You know, little Fiat cars that are just really little. And so I'm like, Lord, I really miss my car. So I ended up getting a car I can barely fit in. But glory to God, I can make it to work tomorrow. And that's the end of that story. Oh, I am Saki. I am. Thank you, babe. It's all about the struggle at the end of the day. Hey, McClark, what you doing? Then something is wrong with that seatbelt, of course. Well, something, I think, yeah, something had to be, it just kept getting stuck. Like, I don't know. It was too small. I know. I just had to laugh at myself at the end of the day because I'm like, if I would have been that tow truck driver, I would have probably been like looking the other way too, pretending like I didn't see, you know, the fat struggle and stuff. He was so courteous. Yeah. But one thing Saki said, his seatbelt was raggedy. It was raggedy, man. It was. The whole seat was raggedy too. No shade, but you know, I had to come home and wash my clothes after, you know, sitting in somebody's truck. I'm the no. Why? What did you do? Did you take somebody's rental and not return it? I know you lying. 3 times bigger than Hurricane Buckle Up. Oh gosh. That's very strange because usually I have no issue when you're watching a live. It's a different story though if you're watching a replay. Oh, what happened? I'm lost. I don't know what happened. Was there connectivity issues? You are so funny. You are beautiful. We all have had some hangups. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Nick. You're beautiful too. I put anything. Wait. It's YouTube, honey. I put anything past this janky place. I've been unsubbed before and everything. What? Yeah. Yeah. Grandpas are great. Yeah. I've been unsubbed from channels too. And I know some people have been unsubbed from mine. YouTube, I'm watching you. Yes, grandpas are amazing. Grandmas too. So that's the thing. That disrespectful and don't accept anything less than, that's a problem. I am under 40,000 miles and I should be under warranty. And they should, sorry, I'm clapping. They should have paid for my rental. I know that they're giving me the runaround because technically the dealership can't pay for the rental until they have a diagnostic and have an issue that they're fixing. So the way that they work for me is, and I'm my big mouth, I said I need to have a car by Tuesday. So what they did is made for certain that they didn't do the diagnostic today so that they didn't have to tell me what was wrong with it. Because as soon as they do the diagnostic and tell me what's wrong and start working on it, then the dealership is liable to cover my rental car. But they're giving, I know what they're doing. They're going to make it so that they don't have to pay for it. But I'm going to bring in my receipts and ask and let them know I'm still under warranty. 100,000 mile, I'm still under the $100,000 or even the 50,000 mile. What I say dollar mile warranty. Yeah. So what they're telling me to do, Pam, is go ahead and pay for the rental. They said they will give me a discounted rate and everything, and then they would reimburse me. But what they're going to try to do, I already know, they're going to say, oh, well, the problem with your car is actually one that was not under the warranty, and therefore we ain't paying for your damn rental. I know how they're going to work. I don't take ish from Little Beta Men. My brother had to carry me out of that rental place. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was a hiccup. A real deep one. But dang, Chemical. Ciao. I think I was. I have a Mitsubishi Murano, I think, or something like that. It's pretty small, but my mom and I are pretty big girls, and we fit plus my wheelchair in the back. I believe in Miranda, but the way that my car is set up, I need to have space. I don't like for example, the Volkswagen Jettas. When you're in those cars, you feel like you have to drive like this. I don't like that. I like to be able to lean back, hey, lean back, and do my thing. Okay, that's what we need. Yes, it wasn't me. It was a defective seatbelt. Yes, Pam. Yes. That's why I was asking. It was a. I think it was a little hatchback Mirage or something like that. That thing was too small. I was like, I'm gonna be driving like a hot dog. If I try to drive this car, I said, no, ma'am. I'll take the other car that's slightly bigger. Well, they better run it. I know. And I'm gonna be on their ass too. I'm gonna call them tomorrow at 1 or what do they say? Call tomorrow at 3:00. Hey, unapologetically curious. Welcome. How you doing? A lot of credit cards have free. Really? Well, none of my credit cards do. Huh. I need to get a different credit card. Yes, Andrea's Angels. Yeah, isn't that so cute? I think it's so cute. All right. Now, is Saki still here? Because I have a story for Saki. On one of Saki's lives, thank you, Christine. I can laugh about it now. Yeah, but car issues is very stressful. I'm very surprised I handled it pretty well yesterday. Thank you for K Jr. because he went and got me a Starbucks coffee and a ham and Swiss panini. Oh. And I was tearing that thing up while I was waiting on my car to get loaded onto that. That tow truck. Okay. Saki says, okay, this is a kind of funny, okay? Oh, hair appointment with mom. I need to make a hair appointment. Okay. Vacation days to Nebraska. Okay, I need to get that. Okay. So Saki has some advice for us women. Please be warned. This is might be very offensive to some people. I like the turquoise in your avatar, Jennifer. You must have changed that. I love that color. I haven't had anything but an SUV for years. I don't think I could be happy in a car anymore. Well, I totally get that. I don't like it either, Andrea, but yeah, we don't have to sit like, oh, okay. Well, good. Okay, good. Maybe I was wrong, but I just felt like that is the image that I would be painted with, is just a hot dog girl trying to drive this little ass car. Okay, so Saki has some advice for us. Excuse me. I'm gonna get back to this real quick. The advice is for us women who have, who are, mine are not extra. For those of us women who are endowed, okay, and our boobs our breast assist are large and in charge. Saki says, if your nipples, am I allowed to say nipples on YouTube? If your nipples and your big titty things is swinging and sagging so low to the ground that you start making sparks, baby, it's time to hoist those things up. it's time to go to Livy Ray. Get them things up so they're not making sparks on the ground. This is for your own protection. This is a health This is a health and safety issue. Stop letting your swing chariots hang to the ground, creating sparks. That's not safe. Hoist those things up. Go to Livy Ray, get you a good bra and sit them things up. We don't need fire hazards here, people. Okay? Saki, that was for you. Okay? Catch it if you can. Catch it if you can. Catch it if you can. I'm tall and thickums. I tell them folks I have to get on the beltway. What? What is the beltway? That's suicidal. I am not. I'm so sorry. I can't answer that call right now. Girl, you would hate our vet then. It's only 2 seats. Oh, you have a Corvette? Child, you know I ain't getting in no dang Corvette. I wouldn't be able to get up from that car, okay? Hey, I'm apologetically curious. All right, Saki. I had to include you in the nipple story because in your video, I have wrote down a lot of quotes from Saki that made me laugh. And one of the quotes that she said, and she said it so casual and cavalier. And you know how Saki talks? She was like, I think it was after talking about the Omarion variant. She was like, nipples that make sparks when you walk. I said, Saki is crazy. And so I saw a video today that it rang loud to me, like that is exactly what Saki is talking about. Okay, that was a public safety announcement. Yes, a health and safety issue. Fire Marshal Bill. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I saw someone today. Baby, I couldn't differentiate. Oh! Oh! Baby, I couldn't differentiate. See, we shouldn't be doing this. From the stomach, from the breast, I took my eyeballs out and drove blind. Hoist them things, girl. I got a contact card from Livy Ray, girl. Look, we need sisterhood. Pamela, sister. Child, when I take this bra off, trust me, mine goes swinging low and swinging chariot as well. But honey, you don't see me getting up on this live with them hanging low, do ya? And if I ever did, y'all better tell me something. Don't let me sit up here, nipple sparking. Don't you do that to me. Andrea's Angels, would you be so kind? All right, my time is up, guys. My time is up. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed. I know I'm so silly. God, please. Do you still love me? Do you still love me? Are you still? It's like the freeway, but not as many lines. Or the 405 in California. I don't drive the 405, child. Pamela. Oh. And it was today. Oh. Are we talking about the same thing? I think we're talking about the same thing. Unless there was two fire starters. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, Neek, you got to text me after this. Oh, my toxic trait. Oh, that's okay, Evan. We're going to help each other. Okay? Oh, I promise. Oh, letting them hang? Oh my God. But I'm pretty sure you can let yours hang all day and all night and they will never hit the ground and create sparks. Okay? Trust me. Oh my God, I'm so bad. Great show, Andrea. Thank you to you. Thank you so much, everybody. Oh, thank you for letting me be me. No, I sure enough did not feel like putting on no damn makeup today. I just was trying to figure out how am I going to get to work. You know, I'm not used to not having no wheels now. Child, that person has more than just a saggy boob issue. Ooh, you ain't lying. I'm going to heaven. I'm going to heaven. That's right. I'm going to heaven too, Saki, okay? Oh, it was fun. Have a good night, Andrea and chat. Yes, you all have a great evening. Thank you for hanging around until the very end. Oh, I appreciate you all so much. Any final thoughts? Don't let your mind bully you. Okay. Don't let your mind bully your body. I think that was one of the things. If you're going to get healthy and you're going to make smarter choices and exercise and all of that, what you should do it because you love yourself. Okay. And I love you too so much. I look like a little boy up top. Oh my God, Evan, stop. But you all, please remember, please, for the love, love yourself. Okay. Spread love. Yes, we're going to need to pray a little harder tonight, especially me, because I am the worst for even saying anything. But I just, when you see certain things and it reminds you of something, sometimes you just can't hold back. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to get up out of here. And yeah, that's it. We'll be back next Monday for some really interesting topics. We're going to really dive into that ACEs study. And I'm going to break that thing down. Okay. Make sure you hit the like button. And thank you so much for supporting my channel. I love you too. Thank you for being Andrea's Angels. Thank you for having a good time with me tonight. I wish I had some bomb music to play, but I don't. So I'm gonna play my little outro. Don't forget now, remember to be kind to yourself, and please also be kind to others. All right. Don't forget to subscribe. Love you. Bye.